Welcome back to another segment of TYTSports. Francis Maxwell here. So after Manchester United's rough start to the season, an unlikely but still likely source came out and expressed his anger at it. Usain Bolt, who has made it no secret he is a Manchester United fan and has wanted to play with them in the past. Here's what he had to say.
And I haven't talked to him yet. I think the first game he lost, so I'm giving him some time. I'll wait to see on Sunday if he does better, and if he doesn't, then I probably need to give him a call. I decided why not try and see if I really could do it, and it's just a mind thing. So I definitely want to try, do a few tryouts and see if I'll be any good. So hopefully I get a chance. Well, I always try to, if I'm inspired, I always try to put on a show, definitely. So I'll definitely be looking and watching and thinking about things to do on Saturday to try to put on something wonderful for the crowd, definitely.
So what's funny, sorry, credit to Beanie Man Sports for the video, but next point, actually what's funny about Usain Bolt is that he is so cocky and confident, and you would be if you were the fastest man in the world, but if you watch the video, he sits there and he's actually like, you know what, I'll give him one more chance. I'll give this pristine manager in the world one more chance, and then I'll give him a call if it doesn't work. It's hilarious to watch. I'm a big fan of Usain Bolt. I love to watch him. He brings that personality to sprinting and to the sport, and he's obviously amazing how fast he is. But he's made it no secret that he thinks he can play in Manchester United. I think he still believes himself that he could actually feature in the Premier League. I think Sergio Aguero came out before and said that he could play for Manchester United, but not for Manchester City, which is a funny comment from Aguero. But you never know. The crazier things have happened before. I think we've seen people transition from one sport into the other. There's this, we bring it up before, but there's this conversation that LeBron James could perhaps play in the NFL due to his size and speed. But with Usain Bolt, as we've talked about before, he's so fast. But I mean, there are some players out there who are lightning fast, but you need to have that ball control and that ability to read the game that you can't just pick up after practicing a couple of times.
Wilson, quarterback for the Super Bowl Seahawks.
Yeah.
Played in college for NC State baseball team, and he played for their football team before transferring over to Wisconsin. And then he also got drafted by the Rockies, Colorado Rockies, the baseball team. Like, there's multiple sport athletes. It has happened before.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but with Russell Wilson being such a good quarterback, the power that he's got in that arm surely transcends into baseball. It makes him it would be a useful player. I'm not saying how good it would be, and I'm not being naive and taking anything away from either sport, but it's similar to saying that, I mean, it doesn't correspond with Usain Bolt. Just because you're lightning fast means you could run around the field for how long and just not touch the ball, and just makes you utterly useless and just be a fast guy running around.
Someone that fast, could he be used as like a decoy of some sort, that like he's just, because you can't just leave the guy unmarked.
I mean, if there wasn't rules such as offside, if there wasn't rules such as like that, then you could just have him sit up there and just ping the ball in and hopefully he'll run, use his speed. But I mean, you need to know the game. You need to know the rules. You need to be able to control the ball and play. And I'm not saying he's not a good player. I've never seen him. I would like to maybe test him out, tell him to come into the TYT studio, and I'll play him a little one-on-one.
Pirlo can set him up.
We'll test and see if he can. What'd you say? Pirlo could set him up?
Pirlo can set him up.
Pirlo could set anyone up. Pirlo could set up the Pope if he was in the box. Bit over-exaggerated, but Pirlo could definitely set up anyone. He is the man, the myth, and the legend. That's who he is. But Usain Bolt, very funny the fact that he, as I said, he still thinks he could just call up Van Gaal and express his anger over this. So we'll stay tuned, see what happens with Manchester United this weekend, and whether Usain Bolt gives his approval of their game. Thank you for tuning in.